So before we met Craig, Maddy and I were literally worlds apart. She lived in Australia, I lived in California. There was absolutely no chance that we would have met. And if it wasn't for Craig, we would have never had the life that we're actually living right now. You see, when I first met Craig, honestly, I was coming off of one of the toughest years of my entire life, and he was one of the reasons that I made it through. When I first met Craig, I was literally just starting off in my business. I had quit my job, maybe like 6 or 8 months prior, and I had started to get my business off the ground, but it was really, there was really no rhyme or reason to it. There was no consistency. I had just gone through one of the toughest situations in my entire life. My best friend AJ had actually just taken his own life about 6 months into me starting to build my coaching business. So I had very little support. I didn't know where I was going. I frankly, thought that was going to be the end of my business because I couldn't even pull myself out of my own mental ruts. And if it wasn't for Craig and the support of him and his community and his network, I would definitely not be at where I am today. Craig really provided not just the steps and the frameworks, but the support and the accountability and the network to really pull me out of that slump and really get my business going. Now I run a 7-figure, working on multi-7-figure coaching business just 2.5 years after meeting Craig for the first time. I have a team of 10. We're looking to double again this year, like we just doubled last year. And I can honestly say a huge part of that has been because of having Craig as a coach and a friend in my life.
Before I met Craig, I was nursing full-time. I just thought that I kind of wanted to do coaching, so I'd just been kind of dabbling, figuring out what I wanted to do coaching-wise, just started to get a bit of clarity around that, but really didn't have any form of business, didn't have any clients, wasn't making any money, obviously didn't have a team. I was living in Australia and very, very baby, basically. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit skeptical about, working with Craig because I'd seen Zander, I'd seen all of the very, high-level entrepreneurs that he was already working with that already had businesses, and they already had, potentially 6 figures, and they were looking to get to 7, or 7 looking to get to 8. And I was a baby. I was very freshly starting, and I didn't have any of that. And I frankly thought that I wasn't at that level yet where I was really ready for Craig's coaching. To be honest, I decided to take that leap of faith anyway, because I knew, if I wanted to get to that point, then I would have to, get out of my comfort zone, and I needed someone to help me do that.
So working with Craig, obviously, there's the monetary results. He's helped Maddy go from non-existent business working as a nurse in Australia to building a 6-figure coaching business here in America. He's been able to help me go from 6 figures to 7 figures, now multi-7 figures in just 2.5 short years.
We wouldn't have even met if it weren't for Craig.
Yeah, so Craig basically, when I was first starting my business, after I did get it up and running, in one of my accountability posts, I had been talking about how I wanted to meet an amazing woman. And for 6 months, I didn't do anything about it. And Craig called me out in one of our accountability messages and said,
as he does,
he'll call you out and pull you out of your comfort zone. And he said, dude, public accountability. So I went into my Facebook group and posted a Facebook Live titled Help Me Find Love in front of 2,500 other people. And an amazing Australian girl actually reached out to me, and that's how we connected. 2.5 years later, we're happily married, living in Encinitas on the beach on our dream home. Honestly, the person I was 3 years ago would have looked at this and said, "This is your dream life."
100%.
So.
Me too.
If you're a business owner and you know that you need some help getting to that next level, whether it's getting to 6 figures, 6 going to 7, 7 going to multiple 7, I've never met someone with the skill set, the network, and the knowledge to help you get there no matter where you're at, and that is Craig Ballantyne.
So honestly, I would recommend, Craig as a mentor to any coach or business owner, no matter what level you're at, whether you're just starting and non-existent like I was, or whether you're at 6 figures, want to get to 7, want to get to 8. If you want to get to that next level, and not only the next level that you see possible, but a level that you don't even see possible, then Craig is that person. He will cause you to grow in so many ways that you didn't even realize. He will connect you with the right people, and he will give you the right feedback to keep you on track. Honestly, I never knew the doors that simply one person could open, and it's crazy to think that we've literally only just begun.